Let's get some ASMR. Yep. That's better. Have y'all had this happen to you? You're just trying to smoke with the homies, just trying to enjoy yourself. And then you start drooling, like mid-hit. That shit is embarrassing. Because one hand, you're drooling. Like, if anybody ever sees you slobber or drool, unless it's like in an intimate setting, on some freak shit, then that shit tends to be embarrassing. And then it's like you're a nasty nigga to everybody in the smoke sesh finna be saying that because you just drooled down the mouthpiece, or you slobbered all over the pen, or fucking wet up the blunt, whatever. Just a question. It's just a quick reaction video of me checking out that Bronny James was selected 55th in round 2 in the draft. So I haven't been caught up on the NBA. I used to be a big NBA fan. I just love basketball, so the NBA kind of comes in hand, but don't call me a conspiracy. Bro, this nigga started the video. Like, I'm perfectly fine with him just doing that, but when whatever. So, Bronny was picked 55th in round 2, and I think it's pretty interesting. Back to what I was saying, I haven't been caught up on basketball in since COVID, bro. It's been like 4 years. It's been like 3 years. I watched the finals where Giannis won. Glad Giannis has a ring. But overall, used to be really big into basketball from 2015. Started watching in 2015. Then to 2020, 2021, I just kind of stopped because they got other shit to do than sit for a fucking hour and watch basketball. Do you know what I mean? And especially if you watch for multiple teams. I love the sport, I love the game, but I got to a point where I was like, I'll just stick to highlights. And then I just stopped watching highlights and started doing other shit. But I think this might be the year. I think 2024, 2025, that season might be the season I get back into basketball. So let's just start playing the video, and then I'll make my comments after.
Pick is officially in. It is a moment that we have all
This is by
been
ESPN.
waiting for. So let's send it to Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum for the
Bro,
Lakers'
look at Stephen A.
55th
Smith. His face is over here like...
With the 55th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Bronny James from the University of Southern California.
The anticipation has been building for
Bro,
weeks.
to me,
as
it's
to where we would
crazy
hear
how
Bronny's
much
name
like
called.
LeBron
This is a young man who had an
Johnny
unprecedented spotlight on
Johnny, what
him
the fuck?
in his freshman
Bronny
year at
looks like
USC,
Bronny
where he
literally
played 25
looks like
games. He
LeBron.
missed the first 8 games of the season
looks
after
like
he went into
LeBron
cardiac
if he was
arrest
in
on July
2024.
24th,
It's gonna pop
2023.
back up,
He
but
underwent a procedure to treat
at
a
him.
congenital heart defect.
That's a
To see
spitting
him
image of
less
LeBron,
than a
bro.
year later be drafted is a feat
Forehead
I don't
and
think we can
everything.
lose sight of. He's, of course,
Sorry,
the eldest
Bronny,
son
much love,
of one
but-
of the greatest players to ever play the game, LeBron James, and now we
Yeah.
see the first ever father-son duo in the NBA, Stephen A.
I'm incredibly
Yeah,
happy
we
for
know
Bronny
LeBron
James.
wanted to
I
do that
remember
for the
when,
legacy.
You know, the
So
basketball
let's hope
world
Bronny's
stopped
decent,
because
you know. Let's hope
the
he's at
cardiac
least
arrest
a basic
situation
role
last
player that could
summer.
drop
I remember being around so many people
like
in this
12
building,
points a game.
scared to death that something awful had happened, and wondering. You see LeBron James entering the hospital. You know, you heard so many different things. You're scared to death of what had happened to him and what was going to come of it.
No,
and to
so
see him
it's not
here
like Bronny's
just a year later,
ass.
was a year later, being drafted by the
But
Los Angeles
it's not
Lakers,
like
health
he's,
intact and what have you.
oh,
Can't be
LeBron
happier
was
for
the
him.
number
And when
one
people wanna
pick.
judge his
His son
freshman
is
season
gonna be
at
amazing
USC
too.
and-
Like,
and
he's a
the
really
lack
good
of
basketball player, but he's
production
not
that you might
LeBron
normally
James.
see.
You know,
You have to take
Maybe
into
a spitting
consideration
image,
what
but-
those previous 5 months were, not just a physical comeback
Yeah.
from an episode.
I think from here they're just talking about him going into the league. Okay, I'm gonna end it there because that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the whole narrative about like draft picks and like, let's say first round draft picks, for example, and then also you're the son of this person, so you have to be good. Like, we expect rookies to just be great. If Bronny isn't good his first year, first of all, I don't know if anybody's expecting it. I expect more people to be hating on Bronny. I don't know if anybody's expecting him to be good, and if you are, don't. But if he is, then that's great, you know? All we need from Bronny is him. He's playing with LeBron. Bronny, if you're watching this, bro, you could drop 8 points, 3-4 assists, 1 steal, 2 steals a game, and you're a solid rookie, especially for a second round draft pick, bro. I don't get why people get caught up in the hype in sports. Like, yes, there are rookies that can just pop out and are just like it, but at the same time, when players get introduced to a new league, it takes time for them to develop, and like, these rookies are still growing. So I don't know. I wish Bronny the best, you know. It's gonna be interesting watching. I'm definitely gonna watch and that's one reason the Lakers definitely picked Bronny. Like, if Bronny was available, they were gonna pick him for the second round, because if you can get people watching the Lakers, if you can get LeBron James and then LeBron James's son in Los Angeles, primetime television. Well, it's 2024. Primetime TV ain't a thing anymore. ESPN Plus. You guys get what I'm saying, though. Like, business-wise, it makes sense. Marketing-wise, it makes sense why the Lakers would do this. Any other team would be like basketball standpoint, why would I get Bronny? Personally, if I was a team, I would have said, okay, the second round draft pick could be a decent role player, maybe a starter, but I'm gonna draft Bronny, so the Lakers have to trade him. Like, I know there's a no trade clause with rookies and stuff, but I would definitely do that just to be petty. Like, hey, Lakers, you know, give us D'Lo or something. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Bronny being drafted. Like, first of all, he looks crazy like LeBron. Doesn't mean he's gonna play like him. Personally, I hope that he does his thing and doesn't get forced by the media, doesn't get forced by that narrative to have to be a good player, to try to do too much, you know? We see a lot of players like try to play out of their game because this happens or because social media is like this, but you know, the fundamentals in anything you do in life, stick to the fundamentals. You should be able to get through it. And you know, we always got to remember the NBA is entertainment in the end, and it's a business. So peace out. Thanks for watching.